So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're very much on the way now.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks.
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Hazard. Smartly reclaimed. Hazard! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Hazard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. Oh, he's burst through, and he takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Casapia have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. No, that's been intercepted. Thuram, good-looking ball. And here's Hullet. Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. This looks and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Casapia get their 4th corner. And the finish! Goal! And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Casapia with the big chance! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And now he has 2. Quite a game this, all square again. Well, goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Casapia leading now. And this is Hullet. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Casapia up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. The second period is underway. Yeah, now he's off and running. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run. Hazard. Ibrahimovic. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Hazard. Yaya Toure. Araujo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, Hazard. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Rafael Varane.
Number 5, Iniesta.
And he was quick to react.
Toure. Number 6,
Can he get it through?
This is the time you need that pace.
Coming on the field.
And he's
Number
picked it up out
7,
wide.
Messi.
Yamal.
Number
Yamal's
23.
cross. Impressive jump. And no mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
60,810.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
Shoots! Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Bellingham. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No way through. Gets his head on it! It's hit the upright. And one more try! Well taken goal. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cleared without hesitation. Yamal. He's looking wide. Knocks it into space.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Cruyff. Arsenal have it back and can go again. That's a good run he's making there. Rummenigge stood up well to him there. Hazard. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Hazard. Great vision. It's played through for him. Chance, surely!
Casapia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Messi. Lampard. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Punched away. Bergomi. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal. Ibrahimovic. Getting up there! It's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Pull it. Lampard.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Four extra minutes added on. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Yamal. No, he's not getting past him there. Vitinha finding himself in space. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed
Just a
all
quick
round.
announcement. We would like to inform you that
What are
CCTV
your thoughts on today's
is now
game
in
then, Jim?
operation for your
Casabia
safety.
definitely impressing me here.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the front.
It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Zico with the short one. Casapia looking to go forward now. Guardiola, that's a cute ball. Oh, no joy this time. It's just beyond his reach. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Messi! Goal! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. Lovely pass, but chance for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Neymar. Oh, just a keeper now. And there's the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Messi really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
Casapia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Now it's De Bruyne. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Van Basten. Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
15 minutes till half-time. Now, can they get him away? It's a really well-measured ball. Nice control. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Zico. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Guardiola. Quality ball. And it's Zico. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Nicely weighted ball. Zico might just make this. Luis Suarez, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casapia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Neymar. Neymar's cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Zico, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And that signals the end of the first period. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Casapia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So, into the second half. Showing good feet. Casapia have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Zico. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. And that has put paid to that. Now that's well seen too. Guardiola. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Messi! Could be danger here. And he's managed to get rid. He's want to throw in. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Very nicely done. Now there's a fine ball. Nicked it back promptly. Now he's got space here. He's on it. Can he get away? Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Casapia with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Zanetti. Bellingham. And this is Hullet. And now the breakaway. A quarter of an hour into the second half. Now can he find a finish? Finds himself... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
A case now of complete control. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Hullet. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet just eases him off the ball. Zico.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Hullet. Zico. Van Basten.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! And it's there! They are playing them off the park. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Casapia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! He lifts the roof!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful.
Decent chance! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Pullet plays. Oh, great leap!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Zico.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Can he spark a counter here? Howson. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. It's Van Basten! And that's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his position.
And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
Children's
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're...
Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Now it's Mbappe. Has to go back here. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Oh, well played. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Now Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Messi finding himself in space. It's anyone's ball. Oh, terrible. And again! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's cut it out. Played out to the left flank. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. Rummenigge. And this is Hazard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming. Rummenigge. And here's Hazard. Seedorf. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Neymar. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Neymar. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge pinches it off him. Oh, can he get onto this? Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Casapia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 17.
So right back into the action.
Substituído pelo jogador. Camisa
Mbappe.
13.
Thuram. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Impressive jump! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's a goal kick. Vieira. And that has put paid to that. And it's Neymar. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Hazard. And the finish! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Cuiabá really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ferdinand tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. Nedved. Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it reach?
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Nedved. He's in a great position here. Messi. And they can counter here. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. And he lines up a cross. Cuiabá can breathe again. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Delivers with whip. And that's a sharp finish. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. Casapia are having a ball here. And it's Hazard. Nedved. takes a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hazard plays it short. That is lovely. Hazard. Seedorf. Oh, that's nice. Bergomi. Passing nice and neat.
Cuiabá are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And he's gone backward here. Vieira. Rummenigge. And he's lost his man here. And here's Azar. And this is Hullet. It's Azar! Brought out the best in the keeper. Cuiabá have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. He's having a pop! And that is faded wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Nedved is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cuiabá get their fourth corner. That's an excellent interception. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Nedved. Seedorf. Vieira. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's good play. Mbappe could move up a gear here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Nedved. No way through, so back it comes. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Neymar. And he's running through. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10.
Time for a change in personnel. So, time. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name.
Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Two! And we've barely begun here. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Casapia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And this is Hazard. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, good ball! Rummenigge purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Can he get on the end of this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Hullet. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, this looks sharp. Casapia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Casapia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's Hullet! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Casapia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kvaratskhelia clears.
Casapia really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of...
Shot a goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he can clear it away. And it's Hazard. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Azar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kvaratskhelia. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's found the way through. Now it's Bellingham. Bullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Pull it. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Look, when we talk about decision...
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Casapia finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Casapia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Araujo clears without hesitation. Rafael Varane. Hazard. And a chance! It's loose and it's come back out to him. And he's there to clear it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Decent chance! Casapia restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Casapia with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Always onto this. Oh, that's Kvaratskhelia! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kvaratskhelia has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No, he's not getting past him there. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Número 10. Messi. Número 5.
And it's Thuram. No, that was never going to make it. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pelé. Now it's Pelé. What about this cross? Oh, he's been caught on it here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vieira. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lahm. Looking for options for movement. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lahm. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now the ball in. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Getting up there! And that would have been game, set and match.
Pelé really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
That's put paid to the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pelé, and he's certainly onside here. There's the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Lahm goes long. And it's Seedorf. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Casapia, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And this is Messi. And this is... And he shoots! Azar. And he goes cross-field. Messi. Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Pelé. And he's played it back. Pelé. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's the chance to counter. Nicked it back promptly. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He is... Can he finish? He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Casapia are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Pelé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Pirlo. That's a shade optimistic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Pirlo. And this is Messi. No way. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pelé really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hazard. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's definitely not his best. Pirlo.
Casabia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Vieira. And it's Lam. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Great vision. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham has been caught there. It's a foul. Thuram. In towards the back stick. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Casapia looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lam, who's short. And he's had it nicked away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Now this could be a chance. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Casapia are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's well spotted. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in, and he is... Real chance! Casapia are still that goal to the good. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vieira. Played out wide. And it's Lam. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Messi finds himself offside. So we have movement on both benches.
Número 7. Número 9. Número 17. Hazard. Número 10. Messi.
Ferdinand.
Número 5.
Salah.
Os seus lugares é número 18.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Número 8. Número
And this is
15.
Ibrahimovic.
Número 24.
Ferdinand
Número 20.
defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Bale! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Belgium really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. Ferdinand. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And they can counter here. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. And no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And this is Mohamed Salah. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, easy pickings there. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Vitinha. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. 5 minutes left on the clock. Salah. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Maradona. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, super ball. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Casapia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not where it came from. They have held on just. Casapia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?